Village YouTube channel. Welcome to Abam Village YouTube channel. Thank you for watching me. This is today. Before we studied singular nouns in Hebrew language and their behaviors, but here is plural nouns. Now, plural nouns are ending in Hebrew male for male yim. For females is ot. Im is for male, ot ending is for female. But there are some exceptions. We discussed it before, the exceptions. So in the future also we discussed some exceptions also. But in the moment now we are learning nouns in plural. Nouns in plural, in endings in im and ot in Hebrew language. So zahar b'nekeva, we know zahar means that male gender, female means that nekeva. Zahar means that masculine, nekeva means that feminine. So both genders, we discussed about that. So today we discuss about the plural nouns, and we discuss in depth in the future, so how the plural nouns are pronounced. So simultaneously we studied new words. So if you don't understand the new words, so you have to write them in new paper, a new exercise book, and you have to write them, and then you have to read them again and again. You have to practice with that. So here is noun, here is adjective, this one is verb, this one is pronouns. So the others are the objects. It's not the subjects, objects of the sentence. So here also, this one is for male gender, the same sentence, but for men, this is for females. So this is for masculine, this is for feminine. So only the difference is this is for the heart, this is for nekeva. So now you have to understand that for the heart, ha talmidim, ha is the. So if talmidim ayafim is expression, it's a phrase, but ha talmidim ayafim means that this is a sentence because it adds ha in Hebrew. So ha talmidim ayafim is for male students, for masculine students, for male students. Ha talmidim, male student. Ha ayafim, it's ayafim means that it's an adjective. So we call it adjective. So ayafim means that tired. Ha talmidim, ha ayafim. They repeated ha, but ha talmidim ayafim. Ha means that the is definite articles. To make the articles, it's definite articles in English. So this is definite articles. Ha is definite articles. In the future we will study that. Ha talmidim, students, the students. Ayafim is tired. Ha talmidim ayafim. The students are tired. So hem, they lomdim, hem is they. Hem lomdim, they studied. Shumuna, 8. Sha'ot is hours. Bayom, on the day. In a day. 8 hours per day they studied. That's why they are tired. Hatalmidim ayafim, The tired students, they studied 8 hours a day. So 8 hours they studied per day. So that's هتلميذهم أفهم. هتلميذهم أفهم. هتلميذهم أفهم. Hem is for men. For females is hen. Hen. Hem. They is for men. They for female is hen. Hen. Hem and hen. We will study in the verb when we study the verb. So there we call it nitiyot. We will study a lot. Hem hen. We study discuss ani ata nitiyot. We call it nitiyot. So he, she, it, or. So we discuss when we study verbs and verb characteristics. So don't worry about that. So this is for men, hen, hen. For females is hen. Therefore, zahar, hem. For nekeva, hen. So talmidim, hem. Talmidim, lumdim, tumdim, lumdim. In the behalf of this, we get substitutes hem. Talmidim ayafim, lumdim, shumna, sha'ot, bayom. So hem is represent this. So you know that hatalmidot ayafot for nekeva or for females. Hen lomdot is a verb also. In the verb also it's for female it differ. So for in English there is no such kinds, but it's in the verb also they just change the verb. So hen lomdot, shumna sha'ot bayom. Shumna is 8, sha'ot is hours, bayom is in the day. So here the same sentence but for male and females. Talmidim ayafim, hem lomdim, shumna sha'ot bayom. Talmidim ayafim, students. The students are tired. Hem is they, lomdim is studied, shumna sha'ot is 8 hours, bayom is in the day. So ba is in, preposition. Ba is in, yom is day, bayom is in a day. So hatalmidot, ayafot, nekeva. For nekeva, hatalmidot, ayafot. Female girl students or women students are tired. Hen, they, lomdot, they studied. Shumna sha'ot bayom. Shumna is 8, sha'ot is hour, bayom is in a day. So we discussed this, that shumna sha'ot bayom. So it's just, you understand now that when it's a plural for male is im, talmidim, yafim. In the verb also hem lomdim. Okay. Hatalmidot, ayafot is tired, okay. Hen lomdot. Shumna sha'ot bayom is it's okay, but you have to emphasize on how we see that plural nouns, the behavior of plurals for men is im. For female is ot. Their pronoun also hem and hen. So to say they in English is for male and females is the same, but in Hebrew for male is hem, then it's hen, Him, that means him is for Zahar. For Nekeba is hen. For Zahar is hen, him. For Nekeba is hen. For Zahar is him. So you have to know that these four things, while here is more brief and more plural nouns, masculine. This is more of these are exceptions. Sometimes these are exceptions, but masculine. Sure. Shulchanot Gadolim. Shulchanot Gadolim. Shulchanot. In the plural form, when we read Shulchan, as I told you before, Shulchanot. In the plural form, we can write it. Shulchanim, we don't write Shulchanim. Shulchanot. Here, Shulchanot is tables. Gadolim is adjective, bigger. The big tables. Shulchanot, Gadolim. Shulchanot, Gadolim. Rohovot, Arochim. Long streets. Rohov means that streets. Arochim is long. So Rohovot is streets. The streets. Arochim, long streets. Shemot Yafim, pretty names. Shemot Yafim. יפים, שמות יפים, עכשיו אנחנו שומעים שמות יפים. בתקופה העתיקה אנחנו לא שומעים שמות יפים. למשל, באתיופיה אנחנו אומרים ዘለקה, דבבה, ዳምጤ, ጌታቸው፣ አበበ שומעים בעתיק. זה שמות, שמות אלה, שמות יפים. לא יפים. שמות יפים is now Ermias, very biblical names are more yafim. So Shemot yafim, pretty names. Shemot is names, yafim is pretty. So pretty, Shemot yafim. For female, for אנחנו אומרים for nekeba, yafa is the nekeba, for nekeba, yafa. Yafim is for zahar, אנחנו אומרים this. So we say this is yafa is for female, yafim is for male gender. So we understand, as you understand, the plural form of this masculines also. Shulchan, Shemot, we don't say Shemot, Shemot Yafim, pretty names. It's all are masculine nouns. Zahar, Rabim. Zahar, Rabim. So Zahar or Rabim is plural, and here Zahar is male, masculine. Rabim is plurals. So plural nouns we are studying right now, but here is for masculine. Feminine nouns are nekeba, rabim, evanim gadolot, big stones. As we studied that last times, in nature, the thing we saw that in nature, so we said that, and we call them in Hebrew language in female gender, feminine. So most of the feminine names are nature's natural body parts, as we studied that. So nature and the natural things. Ebanim gadolot. But here it looks like this is more, both of these are exceptions, but you have to learn Ebanim gadolot. Darachim hadashot. Darachim hadashot. Ebony means stones. Gadolot is biggest, big, big stones. Darachim, Darach is street. Darachim, Darach is street or way. Way, the way. Rohov is street. Darach is the way. Darach. Hadashot, Hadashot. Darachim hadashot. Darachim hadashot. Darach. אנחנו בדרך, אנחנו בדרך, אני בדרך. דרך is the way. I'm on the way. אני בדרך, אני בדרך. I'm on the way. איפה אתה? איפה אתה? אני בדרך לבית, אני בדרך לבית שלי. אני בדרך. איפה אתה? אני בדרך, אני בא עכשיו, אני בא עכשיו. אני בדרך, אנחנו אומרים. So, דרך is the way. So, רחוב. באיזה רחוב אתה גרת? רחוב. רחוב is street. באיזה רחוב אתה גרת? אני גרתי בירושלים, רחוב אתיופיה. ברחוב אתיופיה, there is in Israel, the רחוב אתיופיה, רחוב... הרבה רחובים בישראל שאנחנו אומרים את זה. אני רחוב שטרן, רחוב שטרן, רחוב וולסוונגר, רחוב צ'ילי, רחוב, so many רחוב, אנחנו שומעים בישראל. A lot of רחוב, רחוב ים העתיקה, רחוב, a lot of רחוב so we can hear. ברזיל, רחוב ברזיל, רחוב מקסיקו, רחוב, a lot of, so we can hear רחוב. So רחוב is a street. זירות גודה קריאת המדע. There is קריאת המדע, רחוב קריאת המדע, קריאת המדע, רחוב קריאת המדע, רחוב זירות גודה. A lot we're gonna hear. A street, the street is the name of a street. So many streets we're gonna hear that. So רחוב, a lot of רחוב. So דרך is דרך חברון. דרך חברון, דרך דרך עזה, דרך ים המלח, דרך חברון, דרך רמות, דרך חיפה, דרך חיפה, דרך ים המלח, דרך אילת, דרך דרך גלילה, דרך נצרת, דרך is a way, the way, דרך נצרת, דרך, so אנחנו אומרים דרכים, דרכים, חדשות, is a feminine, אבנים גדולות, שנים קשים, שנים קשות, difficult years, שנים קשות, difficult years. אנחנו אומרים בישראל או באתיופיה או פיגוע terror attack, and the mass killing in Ethiopia, also in the Orthodox Church, when it says that this is difficult years. We have difficult years, really. Difficult years. שנים קשות. But it's not here because it's a feminine, but דרכים, we said דרכים, חדשות, שנים קשות. Yeah. Difficult years. So this is the Hebrew. Here is the masculine, zahar, barabim. Feminine nouns, necheva barabim, evan gadol, evanim gadolot, darchim hadashot, shanim kashot, big, evanim gadolot, big stones, darchim hadashot, new ways, shanim kashot, difficult years. So we understand all the categories of masculine and feminine. Im is the indicator of masculine. Ot is the indicator of feminine. So in the next part also we studied about plural nouns. Plural nouns ending im and ot a lot, but it takes a long time. So we studied that. After we finish nouns, we study verbs. Yeah, seven binyanin of verbs we have. So the house, binyanin means that house. 7 house of the verbs, 7 types of verbs are in Hebrew. We studied all, and their characteristics also we studied all. So thank you for attending my lessons. I finished for today. See you in the next lesson. Thank you for attending my lessons. Don't forget to share and to subscribe my YouTube channel and comment my videos. Thank you for watching me. See you in the next video. This is lesson 16 in the 17th lesson. I hope I'll see you. Don't forget to comment, share, subscribe, and like my video.